Now to the latest in a story that's garnered nationwide attention. The federal obstruction case against Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge Hannah Dugan may take longer than originally expected.
Her legal team is still working to have the case against her dismissed. CBS 58's Montse Ricosa reports from the courthouse.
Judge Hannah Dugan's lawyers continue arguing judicial immunity after she's accused of helping immigrant Eduardo Flores Ruiz evade immigration agents in court in mid-April. A magistrate judge on Monday recommended against dropping the charges against Judge Dugan, filed in May by her legal team. The case stems back to April 18th, where prosecutors claim that surveillance video from the Milwaukee County Courthouse shows Eduardo Flores Ruiz evading immigration agents with the help of Judge Dugan. But her defense attorneys say, as a judge, these practices happen at all times in state courts and disagree with the prosecution's framing of the situation.
None of these things are unusual. And as we've seen on those videos that you already have, the defendant in this case went down the hall. It's actually 11 feet and I believe 8 inches outside of the main entrance to 2 federal agents who are watching and ready to arrest him.
Now her defense is trying to prove she has immunity as a judge, but the magistrate judge rejects those claims, saying it doesn't apply in criminal cases. However, the defense sees this as a much larger problem at hand.
The government is interfering with the judiciary. The judiciary is the check and the balance on the executive branch, on the government. And when prosecutors don't like the decisions, or the executive doesn't like the decision of a jurist or a judge, the problem is that we're now setting a precedent where they can essentially charge them with a crime if they don't like that decision. And where does that stop?
A group of about 100 people gathered outside the federal courthouse, showing their support for Judge Dugan.
We must stand with Judge Dugan.
Wanting to move the case along quickly, the defense will appeal the magistrate's recommendation against their motion, filing by next Thursday, the 17th. Judge Edelman will read the briefings from the government and the defense, and within about 10 days set a status conference, which will mean that they can either dismiss the case or set a trial date. In Milwaukee, I'm Montse Ricosa, CBS 58 News.